How's it going, everybody? I am Donut. As always, this is a Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel. Go to hell like Washizu. We are reading Washizu. What is the full name of the series again? Hold on, let me get that. So it is Washizu Enma no Touhai, which is Enma's Mahjong, as Enma as in the King of Hell. Assumingly that's going to be Washizu's like title here, Enma. I don't think we got that in the actual series. Like, I don't believe so. Like, we had Enma in the actual series, but we didn't get, like, he, had a title that was Enma or something like that. Also, still just such a crazy design for old Washizu. I don't have the guy's name off the top of my head, but the guy who did this, the guy who's drawing this, I looked him up. He seems to do a lot of, like, delinquent Mahjong series, which explains why we're doing this sort of thing, and also, like, a very, like, old-school style delinquent sort of thing, which, again, makes sense. But, okay, yeah, let's jump into this. Chapter 1, Release of the Darkness. And is this Washizu looking over Japan being bombed? Yep. Burn, burn, burn this country. I mean, yeah, he knew it was coming. He's gonna profit off of it, so of course he's begging for it. Oh, this would have been a 2-page spread, but so the one mon, is that gonna be? It was what was on the cover here. Oh, maybe not. But I always go like, oh, is that gonna be important in this chapter? Is that gonna be how we win? So, okay, yeah, we're taking it back, getting like reintroduction to Washizu's origin, also probably a much more like personal one rather than just like a omniscient Fukumoto narrator. But so it's 3 years after Japan's defeat. Building Tokyo from the scorched earth bit by bit, and again, all the money going right into Washizu's pockets. So, and this is the image we actually got in Akagi. Yeah, where he was just standing there like that, looking at the rubble and everything. Okay, so this guy knows him. Even though the land's been scorched, the sky's so blue. And then he just walks off. Okay, it's also going to be really interesting to see, like, I believe this is written by Fukumoto, but it could also just be it's overseen by Fukumoto. That's usually the more, correct way to put it. So, curious what this guy's, interpretation of Washizu is going to be, and how, how it's going to contrast with the Washizu that we know so much later. And also, like, all we know about this Washizu is what old Washizu is remembering, and memories are faulty, and he's also the kind of person who would lie to himself enough to where he believes it. But yeah, it's getting interesting. And, ooh, yeah, we might get, like, a lot of, like, as they say, this is when Japan was placed under occupation by America, so we might get a lot of, like, American soldiers, like, facing off against Washizu. We're also talking about, like, all the stuff that pops up during this time. Like, there's all these shops that are catering to the soldiers in the GHQ and stuff like that. And so, those are also shops that are doing a lot of underground gambling and prostitution and so on and so forth. And the high-stakes gambling. And yeah, here comes some soldiers trying, but okay, they're turning them down. Yeah, it's just a special room that the general players may not enter. I mean, but again, you could just say it's for like, managerial stuff or administrative. But yeah, he's here! He's here again, it's him! Okay, so these seem like they're gonna be some important people. Yep, he's shown up. So I assume this is also like some deals getting settled through Mahjong. And only 3 here so far. Just these 2, and then this guy. But who are you guys? Don't seem to remember your names. Sounds like you've been researching me. But yeah, this guy looks like a pilot specifically. So this past month, it seems like you came to this place every night and played high-stakes Mahjong. Then you went home without ever losing. Okay. So, they're actually more interested in because of the Mahjong thing. I thought they were going to bring up something about, like his business and everything. Oh, okay, so he's been playing against them. You've stolen a lot of money from us in the past month, but so they've already played against him. Oh, Okay, so, yeah, single man against private enterprise in this broken country all alone. Could use whatever means he wanted against you. This is my own private war. Oh my god. Like, this is so interesting. Like, he makes, you know, a lot of his initial, like, what would you call that? I don't know, like, you know, his initial war funds, I guess. Well, I guess he has literal war funds also. But yeah, he's getting this initial bundle through all this gambling. It seems like this is kind of like, it's not the first time, but it's interesting that this is kind of like, I don't know, he does not seem like he's a huge name amongst the gambling crowd yet. I feel like we're going to build to that, but right now, just like the way, I don't know, just this feels early into his, both his Mahjong career and just like, you know, getting him money so he can start and have a base. And okay, yeah, so this is like recontextualizing it as like, you know, he didn't just, you know, have like the construction companies and all of that. Like, he also built up his wealth through Mahjong. It is actually interesting that he doesn't like, he holds his actual like business stuff and his sneaky deals and strategies and like just being able to have connections everywhere. Like, he is proud of that, but he doesn't even mention the fact that he also made a lot of that wealth through Mahjong. Like, he is, it's a very like Washizu mentality, you know. He is so he is, the thing he's most proud about is him being rich. Not even his skills or anything like that, but just being rich is the biggest skill he has in his eyes. Okay, so he graduated from the Imperial University at the top of his class. Past grades were incomparable. In one part, it said that your IQ was over 200. After that, it seems like you joined the Special Police. I heard you rose through the ranks to become an inspector of middle rank. Not surprised at all he was in the Special Police. Doesn't want to remember. Is that true? I don't know. I feel like he would be very, you know, taking pride in those incredibly cruel interrogations. A lot of people with special grudge against you. Okay, and with that, I'll welcome our guest for tonight. Oh, okay. So this is a rep player. And, ooh. Okay, gonna take some teeth. Oh, yeah, so of course this is, you know, maybe not teeth, he's gonna do the same thing that we did to him. And also, okay, I didn't see that he's got a scar across his lip there as well. Holy shit! Pulled out his fingernails one by one, and then his fingers were crushed. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be some brutal shit we're gonna get in this. And, like, because I love how our protagonist is, like, the villain. He is one of the most despicable people, you know. We're not gonna see this guy get revenge. It's not gonna happen. He's just gonna get further crushed. I mean, like... oh, sorry. In Akagi as well, it's the same sort of thing. You know, like Arabe. I always remember Arabe. Like, you know... It's Akagi is, you know, going to ruin your life in every way, you know, and you can say like, oh, you got involved in it too, and this is, I feel like, that to a much higher degree of just like, we know the villain's just gonna crush you again. And okay, so like they're sitting, you know, side by side, not face to face, so like assumingly you know, this guy is our main antagonist here. But again, I actually do, of course, it's not a Fukumoto series, so that makes sense why we have 4 people that actually have unique designs and matter in any way. Okay, already runs. But, yeah, he does not care. Oh, seeing him, like, play Mahjong with these fingers, such a good, like, character design that goes so perfectly into, you know, why we you know, are rooting for him and everything like that. Also, oh, I like it, like, holding it up here, what he got, and then... Oh... Yeah, so he's actually, like, cheating, okay. I do like this, like, you know, this is when the cheating goes, oh my god, this arm, what is happening? But, anyway, so, like, like, cheating in Mahjong was just starting to be developed in practice right now, with all this, like, I also didn't know that it was a rapid spread of Mahjong in post-war Japan. I did not know that, but that also explains why the cheating techniques were developed and everything like that. And again, these are very, like, childish, but, you know, this is when they were first starting. It's a lot like in 10 we had that too. Like, oh, this may seem, like small now, but you gotta remember when this is taking place. And oh yeah, once again with his like foresight, right when he quit the Special Police was at the Battle of Midway, where I assume there was like a slaughter or something. Yeah, Japan's defeat. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, Battle of Midway. I'm so bad with history. I completely blanked on that. And yeah, weaseled his way out of those war crimes. This face. Yeah, I weaseled my way out of war crimes. So what? Must have stacked the wall wrong. Does he mean when he cheated? Or is he talking about, like, did they cheat when they were, setting up the whole wall, too? But he runs. So, yeah, I think it was a, like, what? But I... Oh, okay, we're just moving into the next... We're, like, very fast-paced. Like, we just go from a run right into already a whole hand. He's drawing and cheating, and... Yeah, should have put the tune there. So, yeah, he's even faster. Yeah, he's doing it, too. Oh my god, that's a wall, he's doing that! And yeah, in that blind spot, because you wouldn't be able to see, because it'd be right under your arm there. Man, the speed at which they're playing, like, not even like turn by turn, but just literally like their hands are just moving so fast. But, it's the kind of thing where you go like, how could you possibly be doing these cheats without getting noticed? And then if you see a professional mahjong match being played, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're moving so fast and everybody in the turns are going do, that it's like, yeah, it'd be very easy. I mean, it wouldn't be very easy, but... Oh? Huh. I guess that's just for us there to see that, but, yeah. Yeah, the sound that he heard. He's using the tricks, too. Oops. There. Now, yeah, but he wants you to know it's there, and then again, he moves it again. Yeah. So, but yeah, this guy's very good at revealing it, but because he's so good, he's thinking like, oh, or did he just actually make the sound? I thought he was gonna like, ha ha ha, now I'm gonna get that Hatsu, but, and yeah, the tile here should be a Hatsu, and it's going to be a Hatsu. Yep, it is a Hatsu. And you accused me. That means you should lose, bitch. Yeah, oh, what you heard this sound? Click. Was just me putting the tile back. People that do nothing but cheat are scared by the shadow of cheating. I would say that's true, but also, like, that was not, like, Kaiji's whole thing. Kaiji was, like, a cheater through and through, but he never suspected that other people were also cheating. But, like, it's interesting that, like, Washizu is someone who hates people who cheat. You were caught by that shadow. Now then, he's gonna do it again. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I was like, is this actually happening? Holy fuck. Holy shit, this is so dark. Oh, what did he pull? He didn't pull out teeth. Did he pull out his eyes? What is there? And yeah, so we're just getting his goal. Like, I like we already know, it works and everything like that. It's the same sort of thing as Akagi. We know Akagi's gonna win, even though, but we know, that he is successful with all this. But we get to watch that goal happen. And, like, oh, having the adversary be America is awesome. I did not think about that at all as, like, what our, like, main antagonist of the series is going to be. Japan was already occupied by America. How are you going to control it? How are you going to bring it back from the ashes with just money? We're already doing that. And, yeah, the foresight. Like, I love that, too. Like, that's going to be his big thing here, I hope, is, like, that foresight. That, that just precognition, basically. You can already see the state of Japan 20, even 30 years later. Start a war again. This time it's not just with America. It's a war for money with the world as my opponent. I mean, yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna be, a capitalist war is basically what he's saying, right? It's a war for money with the world as my opponent. My god, this guy, I cannot tell if he, like, if those are in his eye. Or, like, he just, like, placed him there, or, like, pushed him in, but they're not, like, I don't know. That's cool. Jesus. And there's so many tiles in his mouth. You're gonna choke for sure. Holy shit. Holy shit. I could definitely see why this could just be its own chapter. Just, you know, my fiance said, like, you might want to just make this its own video. And I might. I'm going to read the next 2 or 3 or whatever, how many I need to read. But this was a banger, just, like, opener thing. God, I love that we're just going to be, like, we're just following the villain. We're good at, I said it as, like, you know, well, we know this guy's going to not get his revenge. I wasn't thinking he's going to get tortured again. Worse than we've ever seen in any Fukumoto series. Fukumoto would never do this. Holy shit. It's so extra. Oh, and, like, rooting for Washizu as a villain. He's so charismatic. Okay, let's get to the next chapter.